Hey team, welcome back to my channel. It's day 3 of our 10-day core power journey. All right, team, you guys are doing great. Today's workout is called CardiObliques. See what I did there? Cardio and obliques. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about because you don't know what obliques are, it's the side of your abs. All right, team, so we're gonna do lots of cardio and then we're really gonna target those obliques, CardiObliques. All right, team, you don't need any coach. Your mat, your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right, team, we're gonna start with just a simple warm-up. Go ahead and step towards the back of your mat or towel right here. We're gonna come to a forwards and backwards jog. So I'm just gonna jog it forward right here and then jog it back. Good, team. And if you're not using a mat or towel, go forward about 2-3 yards. Good, team. And then backwards, or 2-3 meters. If you're used to the metric system, I'm sorry, I live in America and we have not made that switch for some reason. Good, team. Okay, so you guys wanna hear about my crazy morning. So I went for a run this morning. Good, team, go ahead and come on back, and when you get to one side, go ahead and come to a hip opener to a lateral shuffle. So I'm gonna take this inside hip, I'm gonna rotate it open and then lateral shuffle across my mat or towel. Inside hip opens, opposite hip, lateral shuffle back. All right, team, alternating sides right here. Remember to go at your own pace. So anyways, I went for a run this morning, and during my warm-up, this like baby bird plops right in front of me, like 6 inches in front of my foot. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, is he okay? I'm like concerned, you know? And he just sits there, and you can hear a larger bird like going caw, 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 trying to get the little baby's attention. So I'm guessing it's mom. And so he just sat there for like 30 seconds and I wasn't sure what to do because I wasn't sure if he was okay. I didn't see any physical injuries, you know? Perfect, team, shake it off. You guys might remember this exercise from like junior high gym day. We're gonna go ahead and come into some cherry pickers. So take the feet nice and wide right here. We're gonna reach for the ground. 1, reach a little further back. 2, reach a little further back. 3, come up, clap. All right, team, if you can't touch the ground, don't worry about it. Just give it that intention. Get a nice stretch in the hamstrings. All right, team, let's work. 1, 2, 3, and up. And don't move so fast that you accidentally like give yourself whiplash. It's just a warm up, take your time here. So anyways, they just sat there for about 30 seconds and then it got up and flew towards mom and they flew off into the abyss together, you know? And I was like, well, that was odd. So anyways, then I started running and I usually loop by my car to get some water. Let's go with one more here, team. Good. Perfect, go ahead and take it from the top. We'll come right back into that forwards and backwards jog. Go ahead and make it to one side of your mat or towel and let's work. And so I looped, I was near my car because I did my first loop and I was near my car to get water and I see this adult bird like on the grass. You know, there's like sidewalk and then there's usually some pretty grass or something before you get to bike lane and road. So anyways, on that strip of grass right there, there is an adult bird like laid on its side on the grass. And it doesn't look injured either. Like it doesn't have, like there's wild cats around here. Perfect, team, shake it off. When you make it to one side or the other, go ahead and come right back into that hip opener to lateral shuffles. So it doesn't look physically injured either. Doesn't look like it's been attacked by a cat or anything. It's just laying on its side. And so I stopped to have a look at him and he's alive. He's like, I can see that he's breathing, you know? So I was like, oh, I wonder if he's like, if it's really hot, like if he's got heat exhaustion. So I like sprint to my car, get my water jar, and I poured some water like into his beak. And I'm not sure if I was helpful or not, but I was hoping he would swallow a little bit, you know, and be okay or cool off a little bit. So, but all of a sudden it's like, I got it into his beak. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come right back into those feet nice and wide. Cherry pickers, let's work. 1, 2, 3, and up, good. So anyways, the water touched his mouth for like 5 seconds and then he like twirled around and flew away really fast up into a tree. And I was like, huh, okay, well, he's okay, you know, so I felt okay about that. So I basically landed on, okay, a lot of birds seem like they're having some issues with heat exhaustion, which I don't blame them. I have issues with heat exhaustion out here too. That's why I stopped for water breaks and whatnot. And it is summertime. Beautiful, team. Let's go with one more here. Beautiful. Good. Go ahead and make your way down onto the ground, onto all fours, palms and knees right here as we come into, you guessed it, cat-cow stretch. Good. Go ahead and drop the belly, look forward. Good, and curve. Belly button to spine, wiggle it out, get a little weird, finding the tight spots. Good, arch. And curve. Good. Arch. And curve. We'll go with one more each. Big arch. And curve. Perfect. Team, go ahead and come to a neutral spine. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the right foot out nice and wide right here, leg straight. Push my weight over to my right hand, and I'm gonna take my left arm and loop it under, thread the needle. Good, and then press back up to center, and do that a few times. Thread the needle, back to center, thread the needle, back to center. Good, one more, reach through, thread the needle, and back to center. Perfect, team. Go ahead and bring that right foot back in. Same thing, opposite side. Go ahead and send the left leg out nice and long right here. Bring that weight over to the left hand as you take the right hand and thread the needle, back to center, thread the needle, back to center, thread the needle, back to center, and one more here, thread the needle, and back to center. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and bring that foot back underneath you. Curl those toes under and peel the hips up nice and high into your down dog. Beautiful, team. Pedal off the feet, stretch out those calves, shake off your fluff. Good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and step just the left foot up into your runner's lunge. Find your footing, then go ahead and drop the back knee, uncurl the back toes, and come on up right here. Get the right hip flexor tucked up underneath you, pull the left hip creaser back, and then lean into the stretch. You want to feel a stretch in the front of that right hip flexor. Staying in this hip flexor stretch position, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the arms out in a T formation right here, and I'm just gonna rotate, taking the left arm forward. My left knee is up, so the left arm's gonna come forward, and the right hand goes back. Good, and then back to center. Rotate, back to center, like a little helicopter. Rotate, back to center. Good, remember to keep that hip flexor nice and tucked. Rotate, and back to center. Perfect, team. Go ahead and bring those palms down right here, curl the toes back under, and then take the left foot back to the right, recenter, pedal off those feet, shake off your fluff. Good, and same little dance on the other side. Go to step just the right foot up, drop the back left knee, and then uncurl the back toes. Come on up, get the left hip flexor tucked up underneath you, pull the right hip creaser back this time, and then lean into this stretch. Good, stretch out the front of that left hip flexor. Arms come out in the T formation, and this time the right arm's gonna go forward and the left arm back. Good, back to center, rotate, back to center, rotate, back to center, and one more, rotate, and back to center. Perfect, team. Go ahead and bring those hands down, curl the back toes back under, lift the back knee, and step that left foot, or sorry, step the right foot back to meet the left. Good. Last little shake off right here, shake off your fluff, pedal out those feet, and then take a nice walk up to your hands right here. Meet your breaking point in this forward fold. Roll it up, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our workout. All right, team, so coming into the first part of this workout, slightly different format from usual. Instead of doing a circuit between each exercise, we're gonna go 30 seconds of half jack. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and come down right here. I'm gonna step my right foot out as both arms come up overhead, back to center, then step the left foot out, both arms come up overhead, back to center. All right, team, alternating sides with these nice low impact half jacks. All right, team, first exercise we have is front kicks. I'm literally just gonna take my right kick, take it forward, take the left foot, kick it forward. I was like, take the right kick. No, take the right foot forward, left foot forward. All right, team, pace yourself. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Today's workout is cardio focused. So we are gonna get that heart rate up. Beautiful. And these little intervals where we're doing those half jacks is gonna get that heart rate going. Good, team. So anyways, after these bird encounters, and I was like, I wonder if they're having heat problems. I know I do. And this extreme heat in Hawaii. Not that it's that extreme, but it's hot and it's humid, and you know, it's tropical, so we have dry season and wet season. Perfect, team. Shake it off, go ahead and come right into those 30-second half jacks, and let's work. And it is the dry season right now. So I was like, I don't see them getting a break anytime soon. And so I have decided that I will either purchase or build a bird bath and put it in my yard just to help out at least a little bit, you know? So they have a spot and they can come cool off whenever they need to and get a sip of water. Good, team. And I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner, but when birds just started literally falling on the ground, it caught my attention. Perfect, team. Shake it out. We're gonna go ahead and come to some step out squats. So start with the feet together. I'm gonna step my right foot out into a squat, push back to center, take the left foot into a squat, back to center. Right, team? 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. So if you live somewhere that's kind of hot or it's summertime and stuff like that, Basically, if you feel hot, odds are the wildlife around you also feels hot. So if you can help out Mother Nature in any way you can, you should. Good team. Because I'm looking at those birds like the nearest water is the ocean, that's salt water. I don't know where the nearest waterfall is that they can get some fresh water from, but I was like, this bird collapsed on the ground right now, he's not gonna make it that far. Perfect team. Shake it off, go ahead and come right into those 30-second half jacks. Let's work. Good. So I'm glad I could help, and I would like to help more. Good team, good. Or if you have pets and stuff like that, odds are this weather is, if it's hot for you, it's probably hot for them. Good. So take your precautions. Beautiful team. Good. I don't know about you guys, but my shoulders are feeling these half jacks. Good. It seems like nothing, but if you do it enough times, you're gonna feel it. Good. Beautiful team, shake it off. And go ahead and step towards one side of your mat or towel right here. We're gonna come to a karaoke to a lateral leg raise. So it looks like this. I'm gonna step out with my left, back with my right, out with my left, and then lateral leg raise. So I'm gonna lift out to the side, engaging that outer right hip, and then out with the right, back with the left, out with the right, lateral leg raise, opposite side. All right, team? 30 seconds alternate sides right here. Let's work. Do, 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 do. Hey, do, 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 do. Hey, good team. Good. Good. I actually have no idea why these are called karaokes or grapevines, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I would actually like to know the history of how this exercise got its name. Beautiful team. Good. Those hips might be feeling a little sore from yesterday's leg workout, so don't worry about getting super high right here. Good. Perfect team. Shake it off, go ahead and come right back into those 30-second half jacks. Let's work. Good. I feel like this workout's going by really fast. Good team. So think about this format. Beautiful. Maybe it's because it's less unique exercises, so actually that's not true either. I'm like, I don't know why, but it feels like it's going by really fast. Good. It's still 4 unique exercises. Good. Same amount of work, don't worry team. Good, just more compact. And more shoulder work. Oh yeah. Beautiful team, shake it off. Go ahead and take the feet nice and wide right here. I'm gonna come to a sumo squat with an oblique crunch. So it looks like this. Feet nice and wide, wider than a typical squat stance, toes pointed slightly outwards. Hands come up behind the head right here. Now from here, I'm gonna squat down, bring right elbow to right knee, stand back up, and I'm gonna squat back down, bring left elbow to left knee, stand back up. All right team, 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. Beautiful. It's less windy today, but it is definitely high tide. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like on this like kind of cliffy thing. And then down there is the rocks and oceans and whatnot. And usually at the ocean, the waves stay behind the rocks. That is not the case today. They're coming like all the way up to this little cliffy thing. Good. Fun fact, one time I was filming and I did an exercise and I was on all fours. Perfect team, shake it off. Go ahead and come right back into those 30-second half jacks. Let's work. And I was on all fours like in a bear hole position and I stuck one foot out and I went down this hill. And I like freaked out. It's like I was so embarrassed. Mind you, it was caught on camera because I was recording. So it was caught on camera. I did not edit it and put it up on YouTube for you guys to get a good chuckle out of, but I was like, someone's gonna touch my camera, and like sprinted back around to get back to it. And it's like, no one's touching my camera. There was nobody even here and stuff like that. But I just hit the panic button. Perfect team. Shake it off, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into the second part of this workout. All right, team, so coming into the second part of this workout, this time between each exercise, we're gonna come into 30-second butt kickers. Gonna pull one heel up towards the booty and then the other foot. You can keep it nice and low impact right here, or if you want, you can crank it up and turn it into a little bit of a jog depending on how you're feeling today. All right, team? First exercise, we're gonna go ahead and place the feet about hip width apart right here, slight bend in the knees. I'm gonna go ahead and do a reach down to a calf raise. So it looks like this. I'm gonna hinge at the hips, reaching for the ground right here. Don't worry about touching it, just give it that intention. And I'm gonna come up, bring both arms up overhead and come onto the tippy toes into a calf raise. Reach and calf raise. All right, team, make sure when you reach, you're keeping that back nice and straight. When you're ready, team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Hope that booty back. Good, and use that to stand back up. Good. I'm feeling a little tightness in my hamstrings, so if that's you too, definitely don't worry about touching the ground. Good. Feeling a little sore from yesterday. or running or both. Good, team. Beautiful. And take your time here. Good, nice strong bodies. It's between the two, those butt kickers and the half jacks that we did earlier. That's where the real cardio is. Good, so focus on form on these ones. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come right back into those 30-second butt kickers. Let's work. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and rock it nice and low impact. Beautiful, team. Good. Rock it with my more beginners or people that just have low energy today. Maybe you're doing this first thing in the morning. You're like, I'm just trying to wake this body up. Good, team. Good. Or maybe you've had a long day, end of the day. Good. And you're like, yep, this is what I got. I'm with you. I feel it too. Good, team. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a glorious day. It's not nearly as windy. It's nice. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come to a side-to-side step with a chest fly. So go ahead and come towards one side of your mat or towel right here and bring the arms out in front of you. I'm gonna step out with my right foot right here and take the arms out wide, and then bring the left foot in together and bring the hands back together. Out with the left, arms come out wide, and then back together. All right, team, so basically your arms are mirroring your feet. When you're ready, team, we got 30 seconds alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. Beautiful. And this one, your shoulders are staying working the whole time because those arms are staying up. Good. So if you're feeling a burn towards the end of those 30 seconds, that's what it is. Don't worry, team, you're not alone. Good. Beautiful. The arms have less endurance than legs, typically. So it's gonna feel a little easier. Beautiful, team. Few more seconds. Good. Good. I've never had like a pet bird. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come into those 30-second butt kickers. Let's work. But after today's experience, I'm like, oh, I kind of want one. They're cute. Good, team. Especially the little baby that plopped down in front of my feet. I was like, oh, this little fluff ball. It's so cute. Beautiful, team. Good. And kind of along that road that I run on, it's like lined with trees. So I do see bird nests over there pretty frequently. Good. That's a big part of the ecosystem here in Hawaii. Birdies. Good. Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come into some double high knees. So go ahead and bring both arms up overhead right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring the right knee up, bring the hands down to it. 1, 2, left knee up. 1, 2. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds alternating sides right here. Let's work. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Good, team. Good. Keep in mind to go at your own pace. Good. But do get that heart rate up. So if you feel like your heart rate's come down, you're chilling a little bit, I do encourage you to speed up, challenge yourself. Good. I'm a big fan of, I don't really like to make workouts longer. There's so much time in the day, and I like to get it in, get out, and move on with my day, you know? So I'm a big fan of increasing intensity and not so much time. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come into those 30-second butt kickers. Let's work. Good. Good. So make these short 30, 35-minute workouts worth it. Good, team. Get that heart rate up. Good. Like the most I'll spend in a workout is an hour, you know, because that's what I have time for / want to have time for, realistically. There are days when I have more time than others. I'm like, I don't know, I'd rather like, okay, I did this, now I want to go paint or something else. Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and make our way down onto all fours right here. Palms and toes, and curl those toes under and lift the knees. Let them hover right here so you're in bear hold. Now from here, I'm gonna go 2 mountain climbers. Bring the left knee in, bring the right knee in, and then pike it up, lifting up those hips. Mountain climber, pike it up. All right, team, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Beautiful. Good, team. Good. Use that core. Nice strong bodies here. Good. If you're like me and you've got those tight hamstrings today, you're also feeling a stretch in that pike position. Bonus stretch. Oh yeah. Good. I love doing active mobility, which we will do soon on day 5 to be precise. Yeah, I love doing active mobility to get into those tight muscles. It feels awesome. Beautiful, team. Good. Go ahead and pop back up as we come right back into those 30-second butt kickers. Let's work. Good, team. Good. This is the last round of these. Beautiful. Then we'll get some water and come into our so much fun core work. Beautiful. So get that heart rate up right here. Last bit. I encourage you whatever you chose to either jog or keep it low impact to give it a little more speed in these last few seconds. Oh yeah, good. Get that heart rate up. Beautiful, team. Perfect. Shake it off, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our core portion of the workout. All right, team, so coming into the core portion of this workout, go ahead and make your way down onto the ground right here. We're gonna go ahead and start, as the name suggests, we're really gonna target those obliques today. We're gonna go ahead and start with some Russian twists. So, a couple options here. We can just lean back so those abs are engaged and then rotate side to side, trying to bring those hands to the ground. Or, the more advanced, you can lift the feet off the ground, balance, and rotate from here. All right, team, I'm gonna try and do the more advanced, but I need a flatter spot on the ground. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Hop on up, let's work. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. So beginner or advanced, feet down or up. Good, just lean back so that core is engaged. Good. Nice strong bodies here. Good. I don't know why, but I started singing Under the Sea a moment ago. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Perfect, team. Beautiful. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come to a half side plank and gonna come into oblique crunches from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and come onto right hand and right knee right here. Send that left leg out long and the left arm up overhead. I'm gonna go ahead and bring knee to elbow and extend. All right, team? 30 seconds staying on the same side, then we'll switch sides. Are you ready, team? Let's work. Good. And make sure you're keeping these hips nice and lifted. All right, team? Good. Squeezing into those obliques. Good, team. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Oh, oh, under the sea. And if you have no idea what that song is, then you need to either go watch The Little Mermaid or listen to the soundtrack. Good, too. Good, team. Good. Perfect. Shake it off. Same thing, opposite side. Go ahead and come onto the left palm and left knee right here. Send the right leg out long and the right arm up overhead. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. That is one of Sebastian's songs. Good. One of my favorite songs from the original Little Mermaid that I was disappointed they cut in the remake, but I love the remake, I did love it, is Sebastian and the chef. I don't know what the name of the song is, but he's like, it was like the comedic relief, you know, where the chef is cooking and he's like trying to kill Sebastian. Good, team. Beautiful. Perfect. Shake it off. Go ahead and come back to center right here, and we'll go ahead and come back onto our butts into a nice seated position right here. Bring the feet out in front of you. And now from here, we're gonna lean back so those abs are engaged. I'm gonna take my right hand, reach it towards the back right corner, back to center, and then take the left hand, lean back, take the left hand towards the back left corner, back to center. All right, team? 30 seconds, all swing sides right here. Let's work. Good. Good. But yeah, he talks about making seafood, and he's like stuffing crab, and Sebastian's like horrified. He's like, what is happening? Good, team. Beautiful. Good. But I do love the remake. Holly Bailey just has a voice like an angel. My goodness, she's talented. Good, team. I'm not even gonna attempt to sing hers. And I always love Melissa McCarthy. It's like, she can just do no wrong. She's fantastic. Perfect, team. Shake it off and go ahead and come down nice and flat on our backs right here as we come into some piriformis crunches. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the hands behind the head right here and cross the left ankle over the right knee. And now from here, I'm gonna lift that right leg up off the ground. Reverse crunch on this side. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds staying on the same side, and then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, team, let's work. So you can do this version with just a reverse crunch. If you wanna make it more challenging, you can also lift the upper body up to meet it. Good, team. Up to you today. I'm gonna go ahead and rock it with just reverse crunch so I can really focus on keeping that lower back nice and present. I'm not sleeping. The sun is in my eyes, so I've got my eyes closed. Good, team. Nice strong cores here. And big exhale as you squeeze up. Good. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop and just switch that around. Cross the right ankle over the left knee and same dance on the other side. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good, and lift off. Good. Yeah, I listened to Melissa McCarthy's rendition of Poor Unfortunate Souls, you know, Ursula song, like over and over. I loved it. Good, team. These poor unfortunate souls, so sad, but true. Good, team. Beautiful. Ursula's such a good villain, in my opinion. Good. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and uncrisscross the legs right here. We're gonna go ahead and come into some slow and controlled bicycles. So go ahead and lift the knees so they're just above the hips. Go ahead and bring just the left knee in. Send the right leg out long and bring the opposite right elbow towards that left knee. Back to center. Then go ahead and send the left leg out. Bring the right knee in and bring that left elbow towards it. Back to center. All right, team. Nice, slow and controlled bicycles. When you're ready, team, pop on up. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Beautiful. Good. Good. And again, big exhale as you come up. Beautiful. I like doing slow and controlled bicycles because I feel the burn a little more. If you've ever seen people do them really fast, I feel a little more if it's slow and controlled. And it comes with natural breaks in between each side. So I can kind of pace myself if I need to. Good, team. Embrace that heat. A few more seconds. Perfect. Go ahead and drop. Go ahead and grab onto the backs of those legs right here and use that to roll on up and make your way up all the way into a standing position as we come into a nice cool down. And like right on time, this cloud went in front of the sun. I was like, oh good, cool me off. Take the feet nice and wide right here as we come into a nice wide-legged forward fold. So I'm just gonna hinge at the hips, reaching for the ground. Don't worry about touching it. Maybe we come up onto some yoga blocks. Maybe we can touch the ground. Maybe we can fully palm it. Maybe we can walk the hands in alignment with the feet. Or if you're really flexible, maybe you can bring the head all the way down to the ground. That's not me today or any other day in my past either. But just give it that intention, all right, team? Good. Focus on sensation more than shape. Good. And we're gonna take that heart rate back down. Good. Come on, you poor unfortunate souls. Go ahead, make your choice. Good, team. All right, I'll stop being evil Ursula. Good, team. Go ahead and walk both hands over to just the left ankle right here. Good. Letting everything go heavy. Deep breaths here. Good. When you can tap into your breathing, and oftentimes helps you get deeper into that stretch. Good, it's a nice deep rest. And then when you're ready, go ahead and walk both hands over towards the right ankle. Good. I usually switch my shoes when I do some gardening in my backyard. And I just forgot to switch my shoes yesterday. It's like I went home and I went in my garden with these shoes, which are usually my workout shoes. And so now I grabbed them this morning and I had all these like little prickly things stuck in the bottom and I had to clean them off. I was like, why are these so dirty? Good, team. Go ahead and come back to center right here and slowly roll it up. Take your time right here. Good. And then when you're ready, when you reach the top right here, go ahead and bump both hips over towards the right and take the right arm up and overhead. Get a nice stretch in the right side body. Good. We just worked both side bodies right here, so take a beat to stretch it out. Good. Get nice and long. Good. And remember here to stay open. So try not to collapse this arm forward, but rotate your heart upwards. Good. And then go ahead and come back through center right here. And then opposite side, bump both hips over to the left. Take the left arm up and overhead. Stretch in the left side body. Good. Even though I'm not singing it aloud, I'm still singing Poor Unfortunate Souls in my head, if I'm being honest. Good, team. I probably need to just go watch the movie. Actually, I don't even know if it's out on Disney Plus yet, the remake. Good, team. Good. Go ahead and come back to center right here. And we're going to go ahead and pivot the feet. So I'm going to go ahead and pivot my left foot forward and pivot onto the ball of my right foot right here. And then get a nice bend in that left knee. Get the right hip flexor tucked up underneath you. Pull the left hip creaser back. Go ahead and stretch out the front of that right hip. And then when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and interlace the fingers behind the back and pull the shoulders down and away, opening up the chest. We did quite a bit of shoulder work, so you're probably going to feel it a little bit tomorrow. So let's open that up. Or if you have a desk job and maybe you're kind of slumped all day like this, open that up. Good. Deep breaths here. Beautiful, team. Good. Good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and release the hands. Straighten out through the front legs right here. We'll go ahead and come back to center. The same thing to the back. So pivot on the right foot, pivot onto the ball of that back left foot this time. Bend in the front knee, get that left hip flexor tucked up underneath you, pull the right hip creaser back, and then interlace the fingers, place the opposite thumb on top this time, so thumb that feels a little funky, and pull those shoulders down and away, opening up the chest. Beautiful, team. Feel a stretch in that left hip flexor. Make sure you just keep it nice and tucked. Beautiful. Good. Good. And when you're ready, go ahead and release the hands and pivot those feet back to center right here. And then we're gonna heel and toe and heel and toe and do-si-do. Those feet all the way back to center and go ahead and face forward right here. And after here, we'll go ahead and bring both feet together and bring both hands behind the head right here. And then go ahead and interlace the fingers and push those elbows back, open up the chest, maybe slight back bend here. Let the sun in. Here comes the sun, didn't-do-do. I kind of look like a little sunshine today. A little yellow. Good, team. Good. Taking that heart rate all the way back down. Big opening. Open up your heart space. And then when you're ready, team, we'll go ahead and release. Shake it off, literally. Shake, 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 shake. And then on an inhale, we'll go ahead and bring both arms up overhead. Make a big clap. Giant namaste. Make a round of applause because you deserve it as you go ahead and bring both palms down to the third eye. If you guys enjoyed this workout, please hit the like button and subscribe because I have new workouts every single week and we still have a whole week of new workouts to do together in this powered core journey. All right, team, the divine in me and is the divine in you. Namaste. I'll see you guys tomorrow.